Hey guys, and we're back. And as you can see, I kind of leveled up a lot while I was doing a lot of hunting. I did hunting on my conjure, so I filled that area completely up. And same for my thaumaturge, thaumaturge, I think. And I went and like explored the maps a bit of the different areas, and there's a lot of areas where I need to pick up quests and things. So, but I didn't pick them up yet because I want to record them. So. I even managed to get down to here and actually, and this is like level 40 some, and then I took a chocobo all the way back up here, and I ran past all like the level 40 monsters, and they completely ignored me, and I'm just like, how am I still alive? Anyway, let's go turn in our quest now. Erasmus, blood, have you brought it? The erudite Erasmus is convinced this frothy blood of a star marmot will help him better understand the life of the now deceased beastkin lived. Yes, this shall serve nicely. By virtue of your toil, I am one step closer to publishing the many breaths of Thalnalon. Thank you. Take this as recompense. Now go now, and may the traders smile upon you. Okay, I don't need a hat. I don't need any of that. So I'll just take that. They have the same last name. Okay, interesting. Cocoa. You have the satisfied look of a mage who has utterly vanquished her foes. Lunascie, I formally welcome you into the Brotherhood of Thaumaturge. The purpose of this trial was to gauge your capacity for wielding thaumaturgy, an innate quality of the limits of which are bound by the level of etheric energy flowing through your physical being. Ether, the very life of stuff of life, exists within all living creatures to a greater or lesser extent. Remember this, for it is the most basic law of arcane manipulation. Kind of similar to conjuring. As your experience grows, so shall your reserves of thaumaturgical endurance. The wellspring of your magic might also swell in response to moments of extreme terror and duress. When you find yourself seeking greater challenge, when next you crave the thrill of exquisite fear, that is when you shall know the time has come for you to visit me once more. It's a cult. Oh, and I got this cool. I learned Thunder, which is like it's kind of a DOT skill, so it's pretty cool. And I like this skill because I can like switch between the Astral Fire and Ice or Umbral Ice really quickly without having to like start over again. I don't really need this right now. Lowers it, but it's not really something I use too much. Guildmaster Kokobuki wishes to draw you further into the abyss of Matagery's secrets. Your burgeoning power strains against the confines of your untried mortal shell. Another trial you must have. From this day forth, your tasks and challenges will be shaped by the teachings found within Thaumaturgy, the Yawning Abyss, a tome penned by the renowned thaumaturge Zozomaya. My brothers, who have not once tasted the bitter draught of defeat, will instruct you on the vital lessons to be gleaned from the 4 extensive chapters that comprise this exemplary work. Much shall you learn about the threats with which a practitioner of our art must contend. The first chapter, The Threat of Intimacy, falls within Kokobaigo's purview. It is only fitting that one so adverse to being approached should teach you the wisdom to be uncovered therein. Okay. Kokobaigo. Yes, Lunascie. I've been expecting you. Allow me to read you the pertinent passages from the opening chapter of Zozomaya's Guide. The threat of intimacy. Ah, how magnificent the potent power we wield. Roaring flames, piercing ice, and shocking bolts are matched not by fist or sword or spear, but by the burly warrior waxes fearsome with every closing step. Fists shatter bone, blades slip through flesh, spears puncture soft bellies. Know you this threat, and stand you apart from such men. Shiver. That last part makes me queasy no matter how often I recite it. The lesson, however, should be obvious. Keep your distance from your foes. Apart from the agony of being hit, or stabbed, or worse, you'll have a devil of a time completing an incantation with an enemy flailing his weapon at your person. Thus the wise thaumaturge always strikes from afar, the farther the better. Now let us proceed with your trial. Take this dried fish and set it down in the vicinity of the silver bazaar. Next, simply draw back to a comfortable distance and wait for a vulture to swoop in to feed. That's when you ambush the nasty creature with a barrage of deadly spells. Once you have slain the scavenger, be sure to retrieve a generous slice of vulture meat for Fafafono. He doesn't mind us conducting trials so close to his shop, so long as he's properly compensated. Yes, Lunascie, we play him in sorcerily blasted bird flesh. You guys are weird. You guys are very weird. Alright, so I have to... Okay, tougher than leather, and then I have to... Silver Bazaar? Wait. Oh yeah, that's right, let's do that. Oh, that's a far place. That is freaking far. Okay, well, first we'll clear up the quest that we have in the city first. That means going to here and then go upstairs. Run. What are these people cheering about? Oh wait, here. Jakakuta. Hello. Back already, are you? Come, let us see what you've brought. Shrew pelt, the bristly hide of a snapping shrew. Exceptional, these are fine shrew pelt indeed. Well done, my friend. The Pugilist Guild is among my largest clients. I fear what would have come to pass had this order been delayed any longer. Take this, You've more than earned it. Okay, Alright, let's head. Let's persuade upstairs. Guess it is this way. We'll go back upstairs. Upstairs. Well, that's technically downstairs, it seems. The other area. Alright. Go here to turn in quest here. And I think that's pretty much all I have to turn in. Back in one piece, are ye? It's about bloody time. I admit you look as though you just picked up a sword yesterday, but you handled yourself well, I'll give you that. And here I'll give you this as well. Ain't worth a night in Elda's finest pillow house, but I'm sure you'll find a use for it. Stuff. Thank you. Guild reception next time. Alright, let's find the Aetheryte and then head to Western Thalathon. Let's see. While we're here, we can turn in other quests as well. Turn in and do other quests. Ooh. That's pretty. The sun is starting to rise. Come, my little puppy. My little dog is so cute. That is just so pretty, like the way how the light is just like shining across my whole screen. It's the little details that about games that just really fascinates me. Turtle. Ime? You've returned. Tell me, what have you learned about the auctions? What do you mean it's reserved exclusively for adventurers? I mean, sure, times are tough and every nation is scrambling to attract formidable fighters. But what about my needs? What about my 40 acres and a chocobo? Bah, it's just not fair. Sorry. You can now teleport to the residential district. Blah 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 blah. Yes, okay, fine. Fun. Have you brought the cactar blood? All 4 bottles? Show me. A Cactarbud. Actually, this clear liquid is far closer to water than it is to blood, except that is for the cactar it is taken from. For him, it is most definitely blood. Phew, you saved my hide, friend. Just stopped to give my cargo a check on the way to Ulda and saw that all my bottles of Ratz-Atan skin tonic were as empty as a Garlean promise. Looks as though the lids shook off in transit and the whole load spilled right out. I refuse to have it said that Guntram failed to make good on a delivery. Cactar blood is supposed to help keep the skin supple. I'll just use what you've brought to fill the empty bottles, and all those lovely Uldan ladies will be none the wiser. Don't worry about getting found out. Ratsat-Han's skin tonic is still a rare find, all the more so this far south. I'll venture none under Ulda would even know it from an ampoule of their own piss. So you're scamming them? Okay. Oswell is holding a letter addressed to someone at the Silver Bazaar. Oh, perfect. I have to head there anyway. Boxes, crates, barrels, lifting, moving, stacking, and there's no end to it. I'm tired, so very tired. Say, friend, do a hard-working... Oh, it's actually getting nighttime. Do a hard-working stranger a kindness, would you? See this letter safe to Kiki-Poo at the Silver Bazaar. I'll call on her myself, but I haven't the time, and I doubt these very legs would carry me there, even if I did. I'd like to send her something nice along with it. Could I trouble you to scrounge up, say, 5 hammerbeak tail feathers? God knows you can find the beast around here easy enough. Kiki-Poo's a dear old friend. She's called the Silver Bazaar home for... well, far too long. There's been ill rumors of the place of late, and I'd like to make sure she's well is all. Alright. Checking... welfare check again. As to be expected. Oh, there's those little buggers I gotta kill. Yeah, okay, close enough. No! I don't want to be part of this fate. Fuck. Fuck your fate. I don't even see what a fate is. Definitely fire is like the more powerful move, but as long as I'm high enough level, I don't have to use it as often. I can just keep using ice or blizzard. Yeah. Oh, needless shed by cactus are the number 4 cause of root irritation in all Western Thala. By slaying a few cactus, we can see that the number dropped to 6 or even 7. And I'm not gonna be killed cactar. You'll be fine on your own, guys. Alright, let's see. Yeah, they're easy peasy to prey. I'm too high level. I'll be too high level for them. Needles to slay. Haha, what a name. Actually, it's a level 5. Oh. Alright. Excuse me, pardon me. Coming through. Come, puppy, let us go. Into the dark. Into the night. To this place. Putting your bearings. Didn't exactly examine this place too much. When I ran through the map, I went to go like all the chocobo porters just in case, but to activate them so I could head to them faster if needed. And the aetherites attuning to them. Alright. Dried fish. The heat of the Thalathon sun only makes the odor of this long-dead wavekin that much more unbearable. Oh, destination. I have to wait here. You sense a hostile presence. Let's use a fire just to get this over with. But definitely fire takes a fuck ton of MP. And I actually did a dungeon earlier with a black mage, and their MP just went out so fast. And I was like, ah. Alright, let's see. Oh. Hammerbeaks have drawn too close to the Silver Bazaar for comfort, causing many a sleepless night for the hamlet's residents. Becoming the anvil which stops the Cloudkin's advance. Nah, fuck that. Bye-bye. Kiki Poo. Hello, Kiki Poo. Well, what is it then? Come to try and scare me and these poor folk off our land again? Go on, do your worst. I'll not budge one step from this spot. This letter contains a very special message from Oswell. Hammerbeak Tailfeather. Beautiful plumage plucked from the rump of a slain hammerbeak. Hammerbeak Tailfeathers and a leather? Dear God, it's from Oswell. Have you seen him? Is he well? Dearest Kiki-Poo, it's been far too long since I wrote you last. How have you fared since? As ever, I'm a slave to my trade, and sadly it hasn't seen fit to take me to or through the Silver Bazaar in some years. I've heard it told the scum of Ul'dah have set their sights on your Silver Bazaar. It seems beyond saving. Really, how long do you mean to linger in this horrid hovel? Remember, some birds just aren't meant to be caged. Spread your wings and soar once more, Kiki-Poo. Spread my wings and soar? By the gods, this is by far the most ridiculous letter I've ever read. And Hammerbeak Tailfeathers? The dolt does realize he sent the feathers of a flightless bird, doesn't he? Well, Oswell can go bugger himself. I've no intentions of stepping one ilm from this hovel, much less soaring from it. It's my hovel, and I love it. Okay. Hi, Kiki-Poo. What do you... Kiki-Poo of the Silver Bazaar is having a hard time handling a couple of troublesome laborers. You've a warm face for an outsider, not like those other curs loitering about the bazaar. Surely you've seen the hammers to the east of here, or at very least heard them. Well, a few of their workers decided to drop in on us for a little rest and relaxation. But they're no workers. They're nothing but hired muscles sent to threaten the people of the bazaar and harass our shops, and it's not the first time. But I dare say a formidable lass, such as yourself, just might be able to scare them off with some strongly worded doubts. What say you? Use the power of doubt to make the workers leave. Fafafono. You're done making use of my testing grounds, are you? Cough up the fee, then. Vulturebeak's breast. Tender white meat suited for sautés. Tastes remarkably like chocobo. They eat chocobo? Hee, there's nothing so tender as a bit of meat pummeled with wanton wizardry. Nice doing business with you, thaumaturge. Ooh. Did you say thaumaturge? Has this mage just completed a guild trial? Diminutive alchemist. Ah, Master Alchemist, what brings you out to our bazaar this fine evening? This lady here just slew herself a plump vulture. You'd be surprised at how many of these scepter-wielding sorcerers end up sliced to ribbons by beak and talon. And that's not the sort of flesh I've a taste for, you understand? What? My brothers! Not again! Wait, you're related to the Coco brothers? I thought there was only 5. I guess that Lalafell must have been really busy. Fafafono. Fafafono has the look of a Lalafell dying to be asked if he has any work to offer. Hey there, friend. I have a sure way into some easy gill. If you're interested, it won't even require you to break a sweat. Well, not much of one. All you need to do is slay some rusty Kolbins to gather 4 bottles of Kolblin grease, and then deliver them to a hire by the name of Adelard at the hammers. Once he has the grease, he can use it to keep the hammers running. It couldn't be more simple. I'm surrounded by fools here. They detest the hammers and the new way of life they symbolize. They care only for the successes of the past, but it blinds them to opportunities of the present. Change isn't coming, friend. It's already here. I call the Silver Bazaar home for now, but I've no lingering affection for the place. I go wherever there is guild to be gotten. Looks like a lot of Lalafell tend to be just more about making money, and compared to like the Elezen, a lot of Elezen, they're more like nature affinity, but they're also very uppity about their traditions and things. Just interesting. Danielle. Danielle of the Silver Bazaar requires some very specific materials to fix his father's broken compass. Please, you must help me. It's my father. Well, he isn't dying or anything. He's a fisherman by trade, you see, but he broke his only compass. He hasn't been able to be put out to sea in weeks. The compass is very special. It was crafted by the goldsmiths of Thames lapidaires. Repairing it will require many chunks of magnetite. Such stones can be found near the lighthouse, but the search is not without its dangers. The area is rife with earth sprites drawn to the magnetism. I'm a lowly fisherman's son. I have no arm for fighting, nor the stomach. Oh, you're a kid. Oh, how cute. 3 chunks of magnetite will serve to mend the compass. Once you've found them, please take them to my father, Galfridus. No doubt he'll be dawdling about the bazaar, as always. Aw, kid wants me to help his dad. Riled work. Get off your lazy ass. You can talk to me all day if you like. Sort of Garlean Legion marching through that gate. I won't be getting up anytime soon. Oh, really? Question. You bazaar folk are annoying as all hell, so I'll give you that. Bugger this job. I'm off to find some peace and quiet. Use the power of doubt to make the workers leave. What's a reasonable doubt? Getting your bearings, It's a chunk of magnetite. Where's the rest of the workers? I thought I saw one up here earlier. Get off your ass. There we go, riled worker. It's kind of funny. They actually have stuff to say, but I don't really have time to listen to them. You don't want trouble from me, girl. Piss off. Your ears working? I said piss off! Enough already. I'm leaving. But tell that bloody Kiki Poo this is the end of nothing. You hear? Nothing! Hi. Hi. Let's see. The rest are around here somewhere. They gotta be. They're like all around in this red area, so some of them must be like really slacking. I won't be surprised. Alright. Come on. Where are they? Doo-doo-doo. Come on, there was like... Is that it? Dog, where could they be? Sniff them out for me. No. Can't be in the water. Where are they? Where are the other two? Where art thou? Are they inside here? Oh. Yes, perfect. Stunning, so I cannot decide. My business is my own. Now get out of my sight before I put you out of it. Sitting around picking on poor folk, easy bloody gill I've ever made, and the funnest. Hehehe. Oh, fuck off. I reprimand you. Persistent little thing, ain't ya? Fine, I'm on my way, but tell that Kiki Poo this ain't over. Bah, I was just about to leave anyway, so don't go thinking you had any part in it. Yeah, fuck off. And then my shit. Wait, no, I don't want to purchase items. I want to repair my gear, please. Everything is getting worn. Oh, is she looking for them? Are they gone then? All of them? Well, that's a relief. Serve them right for trying to scare honest folk from their homes so their own masters can buy them. The hammers were built to pound the ground here for solid foundation. The plan is to turn these tracks into manors and manses for thons and for wealthy. The same fate awaits the Silver Bazaar. Since the value of the land is set to rise, small wonder some opportunist is trying to drive us all off so he can have it all to himself. The Silver Bazaar may not be what she used to. Aye, more people leave now than come, and aye, more shops close than open. But it's my home, and I don't mean to be chased off by some bloody billionaire craven who sends common thugs to do his own dirty work. Glad to be of service, madame. Diligent worker. Rusty Coblin. Those things are so fucking ugly when I was like hunting them on these kind of things on my conjure. It's just like, what are they? I'm not even sure. I will say the monster designs in this game are a lot more interesting than what Terra had to offer. Alright, I'm getting low on MP. Time to switch over. Coblin grease. Sounds quite nasty. Blizzard only does that much damage. How much damage does fire do? 31. Yeah, it only does like that. Like a small amount, but still enough to make a bit of a, like, a difference of 6, so that chunk of tin ore. Oh jeez, this thing's actually making like a weird noise. Rattling noise. Kind of unnerving. Well, now that's dealt with, I will go get that. And then there's magnetite over here, so... Oh, can I actually go in the lighthouse? No, I cannot. Climb the rock. Goddamn. Ah! You sense an enemy nearby. No shit, it's right there in front of my goddamn face. No, that doesn't matter. I will deal with it quickly. The enemy is still about. No, it's not. I killed it. I most certainly killed it. It is dead. Dead as a doornail. Come, dog. Well, it's a wolf puppy, but he's still so cute, a little puppy. My rats are like, oh, Mom, you're talking in that voice again that you always talk to us in. Alright, how do I get up here? I've yet to be able to do dungeons on this. What the? um. I don't. What the fuck? This is giant ass fucking Vogel. What? Wait, what? Wait, what? What? Wait, what? 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 What's happening? Why do you want me in a party? Why? You know? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! It even sings! What is happening?
It's like, oh my god. Oh, what is happening? Um. Oh my god. What the heck is happening? Wait. Wait. The best music. I feel like I need to. I gotta pause for a sec. Actually, I've actually reached my limit. Oh my god. Thanks for watching, I guess.